Hi everyone, and welcome to our Facebook Live study. We've been studying the woman in the Bible called Cherished by the King. And for the last 3 weeks we've been looking at the family, Lazarus and his two sisters, Mary and Martha. But today we're going to turn right back to Luke chapter 2. And we're going to look at a woman who is not as familiar in our children's or in our Bible stories. But a woman that is significant nonetheless. And this woman's name is Anna. And Anna was an old woman. The Bible tells us, or Luke tells us, that she was 84 years old. And she lived in the temple and worshipped there, and day and night would pray and fast, and especially and specifically she would pray and fast for the coming Messiah. Now, when we say that she lived in the temple, we don't mean she slept there, but she was there every single day. And she was worshipping the Lord every single day. And this woman, her story was quite a tragedy, because she was very young when her husband died. They had only been married for 7 years. And for the rest of her years, she drew close to God. Instead of seeking a life with a new husband and a family, she instead turned her life and completely surrendered her life to the Lord. And what that meant for her was to daily worship Him, pray and fast, and be in great expectation. And there was this thing that there was even, she was part of a group of widows and women who would go to the temple specifically to pray for the coming Messiah. And we also, in this Luke chapter 2, read of another man, Simeon, who did the same. And we must understand, these people are not priests or rabbis or Pharisees. These are normal human beings who devote their lives to praying and fasting. And the result of their drawing near to God was an overflow of knowing who He is and hearing His words spoken to them. And Simeon, we are told, was filled with the Spirit, but Anna was also, and she heard the Lord, and she prophesied often. In fact, she was known as a prophetess at the temple. And what that just meant is people coming in would receive encouraging messages and building messages that built them up. But most of all of their messages were focused on the Redeemer that was coming. The Redeemer of Israel, the Messiah, the Christ. Now, Anna's encounter with Jesus is quite interesting. She doesn't encounter a Jesus who heals her or sets her free. She encounters the Jesus who she's been waiting for her whole life and praying for her whole life. When Anna meets Jesus, Jesus is 8 days old. And when she meets Him, she realizes that all her prayers has been answered. And that the Messiah, the Lord, is finally there. And I don't know about you, have you been waiting and praying for something to happen in your life? I want to encourage you through Anna's story to not give up, to draw near to God and not only seek what you are praying for, but seek the Lord and seek His face and see how He transforms your heart and turns you, perhaps He turns you into a prophetess as well, one who encourages and builds others up. I know that none of us will be disappointed when we see the Lord face to face. Anna surely wasn't. And I know it will be the same for each and every one of us. Until next time, bye.